Wednesday.
Quick burn off, I like that.
I do too.
In the garden this morning, some flowers to snack on. Yes, snack on.
Snack on, I like that. And believe it or not, some flowers, they taste pretty good too. KCAL 9's Sylvia Lopez offers up some of those beautiful treats.
We are in the garden today talking about edible flowers and all the delicious things you can make with them with Chef Nick Federoff from thingsgreen.com. Chef today, because
yes,
you're going to show us some delicious
I'm so
dishes.
Hungry.
Yeah, me too. Let's get cooking. I'm so excited.
Well, one of the nice things about growing a garden is that there's so many things that you can grow and eat. And some of these are just our typical beautiful plants that we've seen in landscape. Now, I don't want you to go out and just start gnawing on any kind of plant.
Dangerous.
Yes, you have to know exactly what you're doing. Of course, you come to our website, we'll have a list there, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So with that, let's start because one of the best places to start, again, are the plants that are in your landscape. And if, oh, by the way, if you really want a good idea of where you can get some of these plants, come here to the Los Angeles County Arboretum.
Oh,
they've got a whole
selection.
area from a kitchen garden to a medicinal garden to,
beautiful.
Oh, just gorgeous the things they have out
spectacular.
here. Okay, let's get started over here. The first thing I want to do is a good old typical tossed salad.
Yeah, very green.
But what we want to do is we want to spice it up and make it pretty. Probably the most famous of the plants, of the flowers that we have, are nasturtiums. And this is what a nasturtium looks like.
Oh, brilliant color.
Now, normally we don't want to eat any of the stem part of it, but we do want to eat the flower part.
Okay.
So we just take it, cut it off, and throw it inside.
Okay.
Now over here what you have is what we call barrage. Go ahead and pick that up. And see those beautiful flowers?
Really
just
pretty.
take the petals off of those flowers,
okay,
and you could start throwing them inside there. Now, if you want to spice this up and make this thing look really good, you could, take this and oh, look at the way this dances right out of there.
Oh, this is going to be so pretty, so colorful.
And you can eat the flowers. Again, the stem parts just aren't that delicious. Now,
toss that up.
What's a salad? What's a salad without having a flour dip? You're gonna have a party.
Right.
You want a flour
dip. Have a dip.
So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna take equal parts of sour cream.
Okay.
And cottage cheese.
Okay.
And we put them all together. But you have to take the cottage cheese and whip it up first.
Okay.
That's what we want to do.
Got that
so
smooth
let's get
consistency
there.
there.
Let's bring some cottage cheese over here.
Okay.
And we're gonna put it in the bowl.
Get that up
all
there.
right. This is it. We'll just take that like this, and then we're gonna take and put a little bit of this in here. And once you get some sour cream there, and we'll put about that much sour cream.
Equal parts once again.
Equal parts. Now, here's the real fun part. The flowers. The darker the flower, the better the presents. So let's come over here and let's get some roses.
Wow.
Now we have to make sure that the roses are organically grown.
Okay.
You don't want anything kind of chemicals on them.
Right.
Then what we'll do is that we'll come over here and we'll just chop. And they could be big, they could be little. It really doesn't matter how that's going to work. Go ahead and throw that in there.
Dump them in.
And
beautiful.
mix it away.
Look at that.
And if you let it sit for a day, the colors actually melt in and it just becomes that much more richer of a color.
And what kind of a taste do you get with the rose petals?
It gives it a flowery flavor to it.
A flowery flavor.
It's really a flowery flavor. Now, what is a flower dip party without having some flour butter?
Okay.
So we start off with some unsalted butter.
Unsalted.
And you got to take and start chopping those away.
Mix that up.
Okay. And as you take and you squish that, and we're going to do basically the same thing. If I could reach over to you.
There we go.
We're going to get some more flour, some petals.
Pop them in there.
We're going to bust them all apart like this. And we're going to take, and again, you cut them up. And the smaller, the better sometimes. You don't want to have a big old flower.
Nice.
And just throw them inside.
Soften that up.
Just throw it
and
inside.
get it all in.
Now, once that's all done, oh, check this out. Once it's all mixed up, what we want to do is we want to pull out and we put it in one of these little pastry jobbers. And what I like you to do is to do this. Take and put some butter right in the center of it.
Oh, let's see how that looks.
Yeah, very exciting.
Pretty.
Yeah, take and put it right in there.
Beautiful.
Beautiful stuff.
Nice.
Or if you want, you could take them you could actually take them and make a little dollop like this.
Star.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Put it in the refrigerator.
Let it
harden.
harden.
Let it freeze, then put it out in your presentation.
Gorgeous.
So we have a lot more that can happen. We've got recipes on our website for making fritters out of daylilies, where you take them and you put them in, and you put them in some egg, and you put them in some of the
breadcrumbs.
And then you fry them up.
Oh.
And there's just a lot that can be done with
nice, like
flowers.
a nice appetizer.
Yeah, it really is. It's really exciting. So there's a lot you can do with the flowers in your own yard and garden.
I'm going to look for all those recipes on your website.
Please do. Come to thingsgreen.com. You'll find all of it located there.